What quality of life mods do you absolutely need for Terraria Calamity? QL mods are mods in Terraria that improve some quality of the game to hopefully make it a better and smoother experience. These will also work for other large content mods like Thorium and Retribution, so stick around to see them all.
Number 1. IMK Sushi. This QL mod does multiple things, which really helps create a smoother Terraria experience. For one, it creates interchangeable items and ores. This means that, for example, if I have a world that has been blessed with palladium, I can mine the palladium and then convert it to cobalt at no cost. This works for every interchangeable ore and bar in the game, all the way from copper to titanium and adamantite. In terms of items, you can interchange between certain item groups, like items in the Crimson and Corruption. For example, if you get the Dart Pistol from the Crimson Mimic, you can convert it to the Dart Rifle, and if you get the Cursed Flames material, you can convert it to Ichor, all at no cost to the player. This mod allows you to craft items that you couldn't normally craft in vanilla Terraria, such as the Band of Regen by mixing a Life Crystal with a Chain, and the Ice Mirror by mixing the Magic Mirror with Ice Blocks. Additionally, this mod also makes it so that you can melt down items back into their components. For example, the Vortex Beater can be melted down back into 9 Vortex fragments if you want them back, and the Light Discs, for example, can be melted back down to receive 2 Hallowed Bars. As you may be able to tell, melting an item back down into its components can be very useful. However, it only gives back half the number of components than the number it took to craft the item, so be careful with what you craft. The mod also adds a variety of NPC trades, which are mostly boss and event summoning items after you beat the respective boss or event. For example, the Steampunker will sell all the mechanical boss summoning items after killing each of them, and the Cyborg will sell lizard power cells after beating Golem. Lastly, the final major update this mod brings is its own exclusive items. Some examples are the Healing Flower, Time Spheres, NPC Summoning Potions, the Resurrection Potion, cookies, and more. Now let's move on to the second mod, one of the most popular QL mods out there, Magic Storage. As you may be able to tell, this mod makes storage a lot more efficient and simple by providing much bigger chests, combined crafting stations, and even a search bar within the chest to find items. Each chest in the Magic Storage mod is called a storage unit. There are different levels of storage units, all of which are capable of holding more and more items. When you start the game, you can craft a single storage unit by mixing a chest with 10 silver bars and a storage component, individually crafted by mixing 10 wood and 2 iron bars. There are 7 different storage unit levels, counting the first regular storage unit. The nice part about these upgrades is that you can craft an upgrade and then click on the storage unit that you want to apply it to, and immediately upgrade the capacity. The different storage units are the Basic, with a capacity of 40 slots per unit, Crimton or Demonite, 80 slots, Hellstone, 120 slots, Hallowed, 160 slots, Chlorophyte, 240 slots, Luminite, 320 slots, and Terra, 640 slots. Storage units that are placed down next to each other will automatically combine their storage space. You can also combine their storage space by connecting the storage units with storage connectors. Lastly, let me talk about the 4 storage interfaces. First, we have the storage heart, which is required to deposit and withdraw items from the storage units and is crafted at a workbench with a storage component, 2 diamonds, and 7 emeralds. Second, we have the storage crafting interface, which is optional but highly recommended. To put it simply, it allows you to combine the effects of 15 different crafting stations of your choosing into one combined station. All you have to do is put the crafting stations you want to combine into the interface by right-clicking and putting them into the slots. It's crafted by mixing a storage component with a diamond and 3 sapphire. Then, we have the storage access, which is optional as well. It's crafted by mixing the storage component with a diamond and 7 topaz at a workbench, and functions as an additional storage heart and can be used to store and retrieve items. Lastly, also optional, we have the remote storage access. It's crafted by mixing a storage component with diamond and 3 rubies. It functions as a storage heart that can be remotely used, allowing you to store and retrieve items from a faraway distance. To set it up, place down the remote storage access, then craft and right-click your storage heart with a locator made with meteorite and topaz. Then, go to the remote storage access you placed down and right-click on it with a locator. The connection is now established. Here are 2 last tips for this mod. Number 1, Shadow Diamonds. Beating a boss for the first time with this mod enabled will drop a Shadow Diamond. This item functions the same as a regular diamond and should be used to help supply you with enough diamonds to craft the different magic storage interfaces. Keep in mind they only drop the first time that you beat a boss you haven't beaten before. Number 2, the Extractinator. For this tip, I just wanted to bring to light that the Extractinator is very helpful early game, since making the different magic storage components requires a lot of iron and gems. It's pretty easy to find in the underground gold chest and placed down in the underground desert. If you're playing just vanilla Terraria, the magic storage mod may already seem exciting, but if you're playing a large content mod like Calamity, which adds thousands of additional items, this mod is crucial, and perhaps the most crucial one on this list. For a quick guide on how to set up magic storage in your world, check out my magic storage guide, which I linked in the description. Number 3, Alchemist NPC Light. This last major QL mod adds 7 different NPCs who all sell mainly potions, materials, and some other items. They are the Alchemist, Jeweler, and Brewer, who all come after beating the Eye of Cthulhu, the Operator, after either the Eater of Worlds or Brain of Cthulhu, Architect, after there are at least 3 other NPCs in your world, Musician, after you defeat Skeletron, and Young Brewer, who's only available after Wall of Flesh. Each sells different items. For example, the Alchemist sells most basic potions, and potions that teleport you to different parts of the world, while the Young Brewer sells unique potion combinations. Potion combinations are exactly what they sound like, combinations of multiple potions into one super potion. For example, you can craft a battle combination potion by mixing Endurance, Life Force, Iron Skin, and others together at an alchemy table. This mod also offers exclusive potions like the Blurring Potion, which grants a 10-second shadow dodge after a 30-second cooldown. Some of the cool items that it adds are the Ultimate Cake, granting the effects of the Witching Table, Sharpening Station, Crystal Ball, Ammo Box, Slice of Cake, Star in the Bottle, Heart Lamp, and Bat Statue with one click, and even Horcruxes for all the Harry Potter fans like me. Now that we've covered the 3 major QOL mods, here are a few smaller mods that you may be interested in. Number 1, Recipe Browser. Basically a portable guide NPC. It allows you to find the crafting recipe for any item in the game. All you have to do is bind the key to a hotkey in settings and then press that button to bring the menu up. Placing an item in the top left will give you what you can craft it into. Number 2, Boss Checklist. Large content mods add many bosses to the game, specifically 28 extra bosses and 12 mini bosses for Calamity. And this small QOL mod will help you keep track of all of them quickly. Infinite Wormholes. This mod does exactly what you think it does. It allows you to create infinite wormholes out of thin air at any time. This helps to remove that tedious grinding for specular fish in multiplayer worlds. Number 4, OMNISWING. This mod simply makes every weapon and tool in the game auto swing and auto fire, meaning that you won't have to click constantly anymore and you can just hold down the mouse button and it'll keep swinging or firing the weapon. Number 5, Wing Slot. This mod adds a separate slot for wings on the side of the normal accessory slots. Number 6, Calamity's Vanities. This mod and the Calamity Music mod are a part of Calamity but need to be downloaded separately in Tmod Loader. This mod adds vanities, pets, and other related items to the game, such as the ones you see on the screen. Lastly, number 7, LUIAFK. This mod is a cheat mod and allows you to auto-build, have unlimited potions, and more. It's not something you would normally use in a regular modded playthrough, but still offers some unique features if you're interested. I've linked the made page to each of these mods I'm talking about today in the description, as well as a magic storage guide to help you set it up in your world. Let me know what QOL mods I missed in the comments, and don't forget to like and sub if you enjoyed. See you guys next video.